My name One Life Mike. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, South Baton Rouge. I'll say this, I'm very versatile, but I'm starting off with music, but it can transition into other things. You know, I'm just on my journey right now, musically, and any other endeavors I pursue. But yeah, music is one of the four focus right now. Oh, I'll say a long time. I ain't even about to put a number on it because I started at 7.
Okay.
I'm 28 right now.
Okay.
So nothing ain't stopped. It was just growth. So you do the math. I grew up in church, and I grew around people that do music as well, but I was already musically inclined. I had an ear for playing instruments, and it transitioned from instruments to singing in the choir to actually making my own music, but starting from making my own gospel songs in church to transitioning to making my own global world music. I wouldn't give my music no genre, because, you know, you can put God in a song and it still wouldn't be Christian rap. It's just how you put it. But yeah, I can play the piano and I can play the drums.
Okay.
But I mentor my little brother on playing drums, so that's why I'm really at with it right now, just beats. But yeah, I can actually make beats too. I just, you know, write more. It gives me a 10-step ahead of what to look for and what not to do in the music industry, in approaching music, and just anything that I delve into artistically. It just gives me an insight and an understanding of what and what not to do, because I've been shaped and groomed for it already, or I've groomed myself for it already. I'm trying to be a leader of understanding. And when I say that, a lot of people don't know how to create from their own, and they look for an outlet. And I'm that. And I'm not saying I'm the outlet, but I'm the mold to create my own outlet, if that answers your question. A lot of artists don't know how to invest in themselves. And like when I say invest in themselves, I'm talking about like not going to platforms. They don't know how to create their own platforms, or they don't know how to create their own things from themselves, rather than from something else and create it from there. So it's like cooking. You know, I start from scratch rather than getting a Jiffy cornbread box and then, you know, cooking it up because it got, you know, I could just put milk with it. You see what I'm saying? So very originality is my go-to in all aspects. Even if I'm pulling from something, I still got to be original with it, because it's like nothing is new under the sun. But at the same time, you know, the sun rises every other day, and every day is a new day. So it's like, you know, I'm very honest at approaching music, but I'm very honest with sharing my life through my music. So when I speak on things, it be very intimate, even if it's violent, even if it's emotional, even if it's just something to laugh about. It's very direct or just authentic. Nothing, because it's something to come. Like you can't say what the industry is missing. It's just building. Like you can't put nothing in it. It's just there. I can't say what the industry is missing. But I'll say this: if you're looking for something for it to miss, it's missing me. I'm in the zodiac signs.
Okay. You like really into it?
Yeah. But it's like I don't try to let my mind get captivated on how people put it, but I'm very interested into it because I like to know about the elements of the earth within and without myself, and what I appear as to the world, not what the world just appear as to me. Future?
Future?
Yeah.
Okay. Why Future?
3 things. He gravitate women. He gravitate my lane, which is kind of street oriented, and he just gravitate open-minded fun. I'll say that. Like if you really listen to his music, even if it's bad, good, happy, sad, it don't matter. It just open your mind to in a fun way, like for me. So that's why I say him. All right. So we was just talking about this in the car, and I was asking her the difference between a male rapper and a female rapper. And I wasn't trying to, I wasn't trying to shun a female rapper or female rappers about their substance of rapping, but it's like, from my perspective, Sexy Red only rap about sex, so she stands for her name, which I'm not mad at. But what other substance gonna come from that? Because at the end of the day, if Sexy Red rap about some real life, you hear me? If it do pertain to her name, but at the same time, she dig deep to where, like, it speaks on her being like, yeah, you hear me? If you really understand where I'm coming from as far as like the gang ties, it'll show you why her name's Sexy Red. Other than that, she's just a sex symbol. I got to really, like, some things got to make my soul, like, my soul quiver. Like, things got to really make my soul move. So it's like, when you have substance in music, it carries along through the years to where it's like a person, I can put my child on what I learned from because it has this much substance, rather than me just listening to music and my child has a new generation of music and that music is nothing to learn from. I can put my child on something that it can learn from. And I'm saying it because I don't know the gender, but I'm putting my child on something it can learn from. So if this music has substance and I learn from it, I'm gonna put my child on it because they can learn from it. So substance is a very important thing. People aren't creating it to the point they don't know how to manipulate the industry and still compare it to their substance. They'd rather just take the substance of the industry and then make it seem like, this is some type of substance of money and viral, things to pop, rather than still relating it to, that does correlate to what I got going on. So let's do it. You see what I'm saying? So people don't really think that deep.
First of all,
well, I'm working on some new music, but I'm promoting my album that I recently dropped. It's called 001 Life. And 001 Life literally talks about my build up from then till now and on. And also gives you game and understanding on what is and what's not with me and everything around me. And then how my life and how I am moving with life is going to be. You can follow me on Instagram, and I am number one, the actual number one, LYFEMIC. I am One Life Mike. And you can find me on any other platform as that, or just One Life Mike spelled the same way. One Life Mike with a apostrophe, one LYFE apostrophe MIC. Shout out to Str8 Up Entertainment for having me, One Life Mike. And I also got a present for you too. It's this merchandise. It's called the Top Runners Union, or the Top Runners merch. It's coming in a brick package,
Yeah. Appreciate that.
No problem.
Yeah, most definitely.
Oh, well.
Absolutely.
Do you see me?